Hello, welcome to the recap of the year 2020. Yes, the end of the year is here. Well, at least near the end. I'm shooting this video first week of December. Hair getting long. Need to get a haircut soon. Anyhow, I'm sure most of us would like to forget the year 2020 because of the virus. We cannot wait to move on to 2021 and hopefully things will improve. Could it get any worse than 2020? Whew, that's the year. This is the year to forget, right? But for me, as far as comic books, it's probably one of my more successful year in shrinkage, because in years past I felt like I always do 2 step forward, 1 step back, because I would sell a lot, but I also bought a lot. By a lot I mean 100+ books a year, mostly to flip, not for my own personal collection. So this is the first year where I sold a lot and bought very little. This is the least purchase I made that I can remember going back 10 years. Okay, I went back and looked at how much I sold or auctioned off, and I sold almost 750 books. That does not include my brother's books. Okay, for those that remember, late last year my brother sent me his Bronze Age X-Men books to sell. I slapped a couple and I auctioned the rest in January and mid-February. I think I did like in 4 or 5 auctions. And then I didn't sell anything in March. I didn't sell anything in April. And in May, I resumed selling, but this time just fixed buy it now price. And I was able to sell, altogether almost 750 books. That's a good reduction size. And then as far as slabs, I also sold a bunch of slabs on my YouTube channel. I sold 40 something on my comic shop, probably a dozen or more, maybe 15 with Comic Link in the last 2 auctions that they had. So yeah, altogether maybe about 75 slabs, almost 750 books. And then as far as net purchase, sure, I bought probably 40 to 50 books to flip. And then as far as for my personal collection, barely like 10 books. Yeah, not a heck of a lot, maybe 10 or 12. But yeah, but here is my favorite 3, and it's not a surprise. My favorite 3 purchases of the year are not comic books. They're more like magazine. First up, Captain Britain 2. Been looking for a copy of this book with the boomerang for a long time, so got myself a nice high-grade copy. Yeah, pretty happy with that. This is all nostalgia here, the first Smurf appearances, so yeah. And last but not least, as far as my favorite buy of the year, is one of my favorite non-Neal Adams Deadly Hands of Kung Fu covers. Love this magazine. Been looking for a high-grade copy for a long time. So yeah, as far as books that I added to my collection, nothing really new. I bought a couple of EC. I think I showed that on my haul videos. But I already complete my run of FF, my run of Spider-Man, my run of X-Men, the 3 run that I want to complete. So it's not a heck of a lot to buy. Of course, the 2 books that I wanted to add to my collection last year and the year before and next year, Showcase 4 and Teenage Mutant Ninja #1. Okay, the odds Showcase, you never know, but seem like Teenage Mutant Ninja 1 may be more likely, especially with what's going on with the 2nd and 3rd print, and issue 2 and 3 and 4. Those books has increased substantially. You saw my plan to get the #1 issue first print, so that might happen next year. But that's it. The goal for next year is to continue selling, of course, you know, if I on this pace, I should be able to reach my ultimate goals of reducing my collection down to just about 1,000 books within 2 years, well ahead of my target of doing this by the time my son graduate. You know, my son start high school next year, so I am about 2 years ahead of schedule. And that's it for 2020, the year in recap. I hope you got what you wanted for 2020. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.